Hey everyone, I am you introducing the ultimate chocolate indulgence, the densest, richest brownie you ever experience. I have searched high and low for the perfect brownie, and trust me, most out of there are either too sweet or lack that true chocolatey goodness. But fear not, because today I'm letting you in on all my tips and tricks to create your very own chocolatey bomb at home. See by yourself how easy it is. Let's go! You can print or save this recipe by going to squaremethebakery.com. Okay, for the tools we need a bowl to mix all the ingredients, a pan for au bain-marie, a baking tray or a cake pan with parchment paper, a whisk, a strainer, a silicone spatula, which is my favorite kitchen tool, a large kitchen knife, a small kitchen knife, optional a ruler and a dishcloth, and of course a cutting board. Okay, and then the ingredients. First of all, the base of the brownie is chocolate. If you don't use good chocolate, you don't get a good brownie. I use exactly this chocolate, which can be found on Amazon, and I put a link in the description. You can use either different chocolate, but use a dark chocolate with low in sugars. And for the rest of the ingredients, we have butter, no margarine, caster sugar, eggs, all-purpose flour, and cacao. Preheat the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Seems out that 180 was a little bit too hot. More on that later. In the bowl, melt half of the chocolate using au bain-marie. It is crucial that the chocolate reaches the temperature of about 40 degrees Celsius. Add the butter, allowing the butter to melt completely. Once you achieve an homogeneous mixture, add the sugar. After you mix the sugar in, introduce the eggs. And give it a good stir. Measure the flour and cacao and sift them into the chocolate mix. Give the batter a stir. Add the remaining half of the chocolate to the batter and mix thoroughly. And this is when I forgot to push the record button, but I poured the chocolate batter in the mold. Aim for a height between 2.5 and 3 centimeters. Tap the mold on the kitchen counter to eliminate some of the bubbles and level out the batter. Place it in the oven and start with 35 minutes of baking. It is ready when the center seems slightly wobbly, resembling liquid, but the sides are firm. Remove it from the oven and let it cool. In my case, the temperature was a little bit too high, because it grew too much in the oven. For the next time, I just lowered the temperature by 10 degrees Celsius. Once the brownie cooled down, put it in the freezer. The next day, take it out and start cutting it into cake slices. For molds with detachable side, it's easy to remove the brownie. However, I warmed the sides with a paint removal pistol. But you can use a typical hairdryer as well. This melts some of the fat, which makes the removal easy. It depends on your mold, but I flipped the brownie upside down and I can push it out of its mold. The bottom of the brownie is now the top. Decide what size you want and make cutting lines with a small kitchen knife in the brownie. You can eyeball this, but I'm using a ruler to get straight lines. With a small kitchen knife, you only make a template for the real cutting. So if you make a little mistake, you can still fix it. When you are happy, warm up the big knife with hot water. Dip it on a dishcloth and make one cut. Now there's melted brownie on the knife. So with every cut I clean my knife, as this will give you the next cut a clean one. For a nice finish you can dip the slices in the cacao, but be sure to wipe off any excess cacao. Breathing in cacao while enjoying a piece might be a treat reserved for the true chocolate enthusiast. If you can resist not eating the entire batch at once, save some for later. This brownie stays delicious for up to 5 days when stored in the fridge, and if you want to save it even longer, feel free to pop it in the freezer where it stays perfect for up to 6 months. Thanks for baking with me today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tasty recipes in the future. Let me know in the comments what you want me to bake next, and check out my other videos for more inspiration. Happy baking, and I'll see you in the next Square Meter Bakery. Bye bye!